Well, now the United States says that it will deploy additional warships and fighter jets to the Middle East to help defend Israel from possible attacks by Iran and its proxies. And tension remains high in the region over the assassination of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Iran and the key commander of Hezbollah.
The Pentagon says missile defense forces have been placed on a state of increased readiness to deploy, adding that its commitment to defend Israel is ironclad. This week, Iran's leader Ayatollah Khamenei vowed harsh punishment against Israel for Wednesday's assassination in Tehran of Ismail Haniyeh, widely considered Hamas's overall leader, who played a key role in negotiations aimed at reaching a ceasefire in the Gaza war. Iran blames the attack on Israel, which has not commented. The death of Ismail Haniyeh, who was 62 years old, came just hours after Israel claimed it killed Fawad Shukr, the top military commander of Hezbollah in Lebanon. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his country delivered crushing blows to its enemies in recent days, including the killing of Fawad Shukr in Beirut. He warned that Israel is prepared for any scenario. Mr. Netanyahu says an Israeli delegation will travel to Cairo in Egypt in the coming days for negotiations to reach a Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal. And as tension rises between Israel and Iran, humanitarian organizations are working around the clock to get desperately needed aid to civilians in Gaza. International aid agencies say the Al-Mawasi camp is the only place for them to go, but it is neither humane or safe, and it is desperately overcrowded. On the flip side, UNICEF says Gazans need access to polio vaccine amid what it calls deadly cycle of malnutrition, heat, and diseases. And in a bid to prevent a polio epidemic in Gaza, UN humanitarian agencies are continuing with international calls for a ceasefire to allow a mass vaccination campaign get underway.
We need, again, a ceasefire, the best, but at least cleared and safe roads, safe access. Otherwise, the vaccines would be sitting, as many other trucks are, across the border, either on the Rafah side or on the or any other checkpoint, just inside or outside Gaza, with not much help.
Many of you will have seen of one of the main water facilities in Rafah being blown up. Is of course abhorrent and again demonstrates a flagrant disregard for children's rights. It is yet another grim reminder on these assaults on families who are already in desperate need of water.
Almost 10 months of war and intense Israeli bombardments have reportedly shattered healthcare in Gaza and disrupted routine inoculation rounds for children, leaving them exposed to a range of preventable diseases.